Hello, House District 13. This is your State Representative Neil Hayes coming to you with our weekly video update. A lot going on here in Oklahoma City, here at the Capitol this week. This is the first full week of hearing House bills on the House floor. So all committee work is done for House bills. So this week, next week, and the following week, all the way up till the end of March, we will be hearing House bills on the House floor. All the House bills we pass off the House floor will then go over to the Senate, but a lot of good legislation is getting a lot of great debate. So a lot of work to be done over the next few weeks. We'll have a mild couple-day break in there for spring break, but we'll be busy on the House floor this week, next week, and the last week of March. One thing I want to do is I always want to give you an update. We're highlighting a couple bills that are about to hit the House floor. House Bill 1151 from Representative Banning. This bill deals with elections, and specifically school board elections, and moving the school board election to November on the general election date. I also want to highlight House Bill 2106. Mentioned it before. Bill I worked on 2 years ago. Representative Osborne co-authored with him this year. Representative Osborne is working that bill on the House floor as well. And that deals with consolidating our election dates. Right now, in odd years, you can have an election all 12 months out of the year. In even years, the elections are only being held in 7 months out of the year. This will consolidate even years and odd years to have only 5 election dates, and that will be consistent between years. Really excited to see the progression of that bill personally with a lot of the work that we put in on that bill for the last couple of years. I want to highlight those 2 pieces of legislation that we will be debating and working on. As you know, the Senate is doing the same thing on their side, so they will finish Senate bills by the end of March, and then the first week of April, we will swap chambers. So all the House bills will have to go to the Senate, all Senate bills will come to the House. For any bill to become law, they have to pass both chambers with the same language. So we will start committee work first week of April on Senate bills. So the process will start over. Everything that we've done here in March on House bills, we will start that process over in April for Senate bills. Once we get those out of committee, they'll go to the House floor. And at that point, we'll have legislation from both chambers that in May, we will start finalize the budget. Put all the legislation that's been passed from both chambers and any of those with fiscal impact, we'll start to see get negotiated into our state's budget. The one constitutional duty that we have up here in Oklahoma City is to pass a balanced budget, which we always do. State tournament basketball is going on. There's not any teams from House District 13 in there this week, but do kind of want to give a shout out because a little bit of the Fort Gibson School District is in House District 13, not the school itself. Both the boys and girls from Fort Gibson are playing in the state basketball tournament this week. So just want to give them a shout out. Look forward to actually seeing their progression and watching them play this week. It is the last year that the state basketball tournament will be held at the fairgrounds. If you can get out and go watch some basketball, it'll be the last year in that venue after 60 years. So awesome event coming there. Also want to give a shout out to OYE and our youth FFA. Their show will be next week in the state fairgrounds, and always looking forward to the legislative showmanship event Monday night. It'll be on March 17th. Cannon Lawley from Haskell's been up here the last couple of years. From House District 13. Haven't got the list yet this year, so always looking forward to that show and all the great work they're doing. And it'll be the last year that that's held in there also. So, you know, a couple great things to see to the end of, because in June, I think June, maybe May, they'll be tearing that facility down. Just really excited to be over there one last time. Superintendent Brent Pierce out of Muskogee, Oklahoma, and the Oklahoma School for the Blind was up here this week with some students, and it was just an awesome experience for me to be able to have conversations with them, answer their questions, make sure that they truly had a great experience here at the Capitol, but we always want to highlight the great things our schools are doing in House District 13, and anytime they come up here, at the end of the day, they will be our next legislative body. As always, a lot of work to be done, and it's just a tremendous honor to represent you and to be your voice here at the Capitol. And as always, be safe and have a great weekend. Thank you, House District 13.